Well, hello, everybody. This is Kelly Champion, or I am Kelly Champion. I am your teacher for your Intro to Sociology class here at Kishwaukee College. So welcome. Obviously, I'm doing a welcome video as if I was in class with you face to face. I am not, obviously. So I'm going to talk for just a minute. I'm going to show you some things on the class, and then we'll get going with the class. So first of all, remember that this is a 100% online course. It's asynchronous. So it means we do not meet on a certain day or time, except for one little thing. We don't meet at a certain day or time. You work at your own pace within the due date time frame for the modules, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But you don't have to come to class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8. You just work within the modules, within the due dates within each module, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. When I said it's just one little thing that we do at a certain time, you guys will be required to have 2 one-on-one Zoom meetings with me, just because I don't see you. Yes, those are graded. So those would be at a time that we both agree on. But other than that, you work on your own in this class. So one of the things that is really, really important in this class is that you got to stay on top of stuff. You've got to work. You have to work every day. You have to stay on top of things, especially in this first week and a half. Things are going to go quickly, and I apologize. So, things will move quickly. This is an 8-week course, so y'all are done before spring break. So you really have to stay on top of the class. If you get behind week 1, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. You only have 7 more weeks. So it's really going to be very, very important that from day 1, you're working every day, you are doing things, kick one assignment out a day or whatever, however you want to do it, but you're gonna have to work every day. The way an 8-week class goes, you really need to be spending, I hate to give you a big number, but you really need to be spending 10 to 20 hours a week working on this class. Now, don't freak out. Don't everybody go drop the class. But you have to think that if we met face to face, we would meet for 3 50-minute sessions a week, or 2, hour and 15 or whatever it is. So you're looking at, 150 minutes or so, roughly 2 hours and 20 minutes per week if we were face to face. And then you still have to do other work. So yeah, when I'm talking about 10 hours a week, some of you it'll take longer. Yeah, you need to be on top of that. So if that isn't going to work for you, I would rather that you drop the class, you sign up for a full 16-week class, whatever it is that works for you. But we're going to go hard, we're going to go fast. And one of my policies is there's no late work. You will have, it's an 8-week class. I can only extend so much stuff before it cuts into the next week. And all of a sudden, instead of being, late on week 1, now you have week 1 and week 2 to do in a week. And that isn't good for anybody. So, I don't mean to scare you, but I'm always very upfront and very honest about that, this class moves quickly. It's 8 weeks. You are doing the same amount of work as if I would teach this in 16 weeks. You're just doing it in 8. So the good thing is you're doing it in 8. So if you hate the class, you're done by mid-May. But anyway, so I'm going to share my screen with you. And oh shoot, I lost my little thingy do. Hold on one second. I'm looking for where did it go? Sorry, there it is. It's been a couple of months here since I've logged in to do a video, and things are in a little bit different place. Okay, so now I'm sharing my screen with you, which is the teacher view of your class. Okay. So when you guys jump on, yours is going to look slightly different. Obviously, mine is teacher view. I cannot go to student view right now and show you from a student perspective because I don't have things open yet when I'm creating this video. So I'll walk you through it as best I can. Your syllabus is right here at the top. It says syllabus. Let me close that real quick. Let's hope I just didn't mess things up. Okay, so here's your syllabus right at the top. That will be consistent across the board, or I think we all do, in this, what they call concourse, which doesn't matter to you. But your syllabus is in there for this class. I like legwork. Now, yes, I'm reasonable. Yes, if I know ahead of time, not at 11:50 when stuff due at 11:50, extend things. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to want to do it in an 8-week class, and you'll see why here in just a minute. You have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of work to do. Okay. So here's your syllabus. You please read through, the course description. Your textbook right here, that is a free online textbook. I'm not going to open it on the screen right now, but it's a free links every week. So you can go right to that chapter, but you'll see it when you get there. You can click on table of contents at the top left and get to whatever chapter that you want. But it's free, so you have nothing to purchase for this class. So, we're going to cover things about theories and we're going to look at culture and social control and deviance and politics and all kinds of stuff in 8 weeks. Okay. So you will find a tentative course schedule. Now, please understand I'm doing this video several days before class starts. I very well may have errors in there, either there or in the class. I will fix these. Shoot me an email real quickly and let me know if something's not open. Let me know. Just let me know if there's issues so we can take care of it. Okay, so what you're going to see set up like week 1. So review the intro video, which you are doing now. You need to read chapter 1, watch the chapter 1 and 2 instructor video, and then schedule your one-on-one Zoom. That assignment will be in week 1. You're going to go to this and you're going to sign up for a time for your one-on-one Zoom. Here's the thing. It's due by the 28th. So you have to meet with me one-on-one on Zoom by the 28th of January. There'll be multiple times in there. People can choose the time that they want. Then let me know. But most of the time, I don't have any problem. You got to meet with me. If you don't meet with me, it's a 0. And if you don't show up for your time, I may not allow you to sign up for another time, especially if people haven't filled the spots yet. Okay, but we'll talk about that later. So the tentative course schedule, here is, it says this stuff is due January 21st. It's actually one that we didn't start class until Wednesday. I did not feel it was fair to have something due, a whole bunch of stuff due on Saturday. So what I did is this first module, hello, oh shoot, sorry, I didn't do that right. Your week 1 work is not due until January 28th. Don't let that make you feel like you can breathe because, all right, okay. So don't let that make you feel like you can breathe. You will have week 1 every 28. Now it looks worse than it is. Okay. Week 1 is going to open on January 17th. It will stay open until the 28th. Week 2 will open on January 21st. Week that I left the 17th on there. Class doesn't really start till the 18th. But anyway, here's what you have to do the 28th. Discology, I use a lot of things from YouTube because why would I redo a video if there's already a good one out there? So you have several videos that you need to watch, and there is an assignment that goes with it. Okay. You're also going to watch my video. Actually, I'm going to give you a video thing. Oh, help if I look at week 1. All right. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I just want to make sure I know what I said to myself. So you'll have videos that you'll need to complete an assignment. I'm not going to give you then another video until week 2 where I talk about a few things. So make sure that when I have my videos too, my videos after today will be also for points. So make sure that you are watching those. So anyway, you'll see these when you get in there. You'll have a quiz on chapter 1 and 2. Don't panic about your quizzes. But they will cover what's in your textbook. They will cover what's in the video assignments, what is in, some of my lecture videos, whatever. So you need to pay attention to what it is that you're doing. When you, in your textbook, you need to make sure that you are reading. I will show you something with the textbook here in a minute. And then you'll have a couple of assignments. Okay. Now, one thing about all of these is strict. So you cannot wait until 11:58 p.m. on a Saturday to upload your work because the assignment is due at 11:59. If you try to go in a minute before it's due, you won't be able to upload it. Do not email me and say, hey, I didn't get it uploaded. I'm going to tell you too bad, so sad. Now, other than, and again, this first week, you have a week and a half. But after that, work will open on Sunday mornings. So week 2 will open on January 22nd on Sunday at 8 a.m. And Sunday, January 29th at 8 a.m. Week 3 work will open. It will be due February 4th. Week 4 then will open on February 5th at 8 a.m. and work is due at 11:59 p.m. on the 11th, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The only difference is down here in week 8, your work is due on Friday, March 10th. It's because the class is, so I can't give you until 11:59 p.m. on Saturday. So I will remind you of this, but the last week, it's a shorter week. But you have to get that stuff due on Friday. A final exam. The only final that you would have is not 19. You'll have a regular quiz, 12 or 13, 14 points on chapters 18 and 19 and 3 videos. So it's not hard. You do not have a big final. You do not have a cumulative final. You don't have any of that. Okay. You have enough going on during the semester. You don't need a huge, yes, you're going to have video assignments. I'm still editing some of this stuff, but then there will be, like some of these things that I do will be other assignments as well. This week, education and government of a break, but like this week you have that, but then you have a religion research and domestic violence to do. Week 4, you've got several videos. And I think I still have a few things in there to edit. So don't get too excited. So here's how class is set up. So let me be crystal clear. You have 8 quizzes, 1 in each week for a total of 100 points. That's it. Okay. Your quizzes are not really, yes, they're there, but they're not now. So I have it out of 600. Yeah. Your quizzes are only 16% of your grade. Don't blow them off because it will be enough to bring you down a letter grade, but don't spend hours trying to study for them. Each for 10 points. Those are easy gimme points. As long as you do it and you do what I ask you to do, you comment on however many, okay? Easy points, one-on-one Zooms. You will do 2 of them. We'll talk about this later. Those of you halfway through, if you have a solid A or B, you will not. Anybody with a C or below, I want to meet with you again to touch base about your grade and how you're doing and what we can do to get you through it. I will remind you of that. But if you're working hard and you have an A or a B by the time you need to do your second, easy points, show up. The bulk of your grade. So out of 600 total, 400 points. So, almost all of it, like watch and complete the video assignment, or watch the instructor's video and complete the assignment, or work, or let's see, there's another instructor assignment here. Watch my video on prejudice and complete the assignment. These other things, other than discussions, are 400 points. You don't turn the assignments in, you're failing the class, period. Okay. If you don't keep up things, you will not pass the class, period. You could conceivably, you could earn a perfect on everything and never take a quiz and you would be in the B range. Now don't do that. But if you decide that you're wins, the highest grade that you can earn in the class is a D. Okay. So just understand little and trivial, but they're not, because everything adds up and there's a ton of them. Okay, couple other things. Attendance, yes, I pay attention to when you guys are on. Understand, I have a spot on D2L where I can look and I can click on names and I can see when. So please don't tell me you're accessing the course if you're not. Okay. Active pursuit, if you don't access this and you're not doing something, I'm going to drop you. Active pursuit, you have to be logging in and you have big on it. Late work, you need some major issue. I didn't have time. I had to work is not going to cut it. You need to work early in the week to do what you need to do. Okay. You're going to submit everything on D2L. Please do not give PDF, and then upload that. I am not opening Google links. Okay. And that's a whole other issue. Let's see. Internet is not an acceptable excuse. You don't have internet at your apartment. Take your laptop and go sit outside of Starbucks. do what you have to have work turned in on time. I didn't have internet, whatever, unless I see some major issue, which I did last semester. And it was a server issue, totally out of anybody's control. I get that. I can do the work. Understand that I started here at Kishwaukee College this month, January of 2003. Okay, I know it. So just be honest with me. You're going to get so much further if you're just honest. Don't cheat because, whatever. If you try to, at the end of the day, the quizzes aren't worth very much. So good luck. But again, no, don't cheat. But I'm realistic. I know that I'm not sitting in front of you. I know that some of you will probably try to cheat. Honest. Really going to benefit them too much. Sorry, let me go. I want to go to one spot here. Oh, sorry, that jumped. Okay. Sorry, my computer breakdown. Again, I'm not, and I'm certainly not encouraging cheating. I've been teaching for 20 years. I know what happens when I teach an online class. It's why quizzes are not worth very much. The rest of this stuff, you have to do yourself. Google search answers for that. You cannot use a voice thing to create some assignment for you. It won't work. It's why my class is set up this way. Okay. Now, again, I'm not trying to be threatening. I'm not trying to be untrusting, but I've been teaching for 20 years. I started teaching. I'm actually taught online now for Kishwaukee, solely online for 4 years, online 7 years or so. I like to say I've been teaching online before it was COVID cool. Here's the thing, do the work, just do the work. That's all you have to do. Students that, oh no, I don't want to stop sharing. Students that actually do the work in my class and try class are the people that don't turn in the work. It's as simple as that. Okay, I want to quickly just bring up your textbook for you. So again, I will feed you the, obviously it's opening. I apologize that it's being slow. And I apologize, it's being super slow here. My computer does. So if you just click on table of contents here, you'll get all your chapters. You can start reading. Okay. And you'll see like this is chapter 2 things where, for the love of all that is right in the world, it's being extremely, take the quiz or don't take the quiz. I don't care. But I would, oh, good grief. I'm not even gonna try to open this. Each section, wow, this is being super slow. I'm so sorry. Each second quiz. So you can try it, see how you do. It's just, do it from memory. It's not anything that you submit online or anything, but through the chapters, but they're not sort of questions on this with my Zoom open. I'm so sorry, but you'll get the idea. I'm going to stop sharing so my computer's a little happier. Okay. So, you have to read. A week might be about your chapter. It might just be very generic about your chapter. It might be about an assignment. Who knows? So you're going to have to read. You're going to have to do those application videos that I give you with the questions. I'm asking you questions. When I say, watch this video and complete the assignment, the videos that you're watching are short. They're 5 minutes-ish. They're not long for those. There's a couple in here that we'll look at they're not long, but they're longer because they are. But they're for another assignment. So don't panic. I've revamped a lot in this class. I revamped it 3 semesters ago because I hated everything, hopefully to make it better. So, some of this stuff is new. It might be horrible. I don't know. It might not work. It might work. It might be too much. We'll see how things go. But if you do the work, stay on top of it, submit what you need to submit, you're going to do just fine. Okay. All right. So hopefully, that answered a few little things just so you're aware. I will never be able to Zoom with you during the day. I do work another full-time job. I work up here in Rockford. I'm not even into Cal. I live in Rockford. I have another full-time into 4. I check my email during the day. I'm very good about checking my email. If you send me an email and you don't hear from me in 12 hours, email me again. Because that's very rare for me. Now I do sleep, so give me a little break, but I'm around. I will always have open office hours. There's Tuesday night and Sunday night as open office hour time, but I will confirm that with you in an announcement. So that said, you have to reach out to me. If you need something, reach out to me. Because I'm not or whatever, then yeah, I'll shoot you an email, but you're going to have to let me know what you need. I don't know what you need if you don't tell me. Okay. All right. So hopefully that was helpful. So for those of you that actually watched this whole video all the way through, I'm going to give you an opportunity for some extra credit. You need to follow my directions specifically, or you will not do it directly through our D2L page on the little tab there that says email. Email and find me. It'll just pull up the people. Just click on my name. Otherwise, it's the letter K champion at kish.edu email. I would prefer that it came from within our D2L page. All you need to do for some extra credit by the 28th of January is send me an email. The subject needs to be extra credit, SOC 170, and you need to say in the body of the email that you watched this entire video and you want some extra credit. Okay. Follow those directions specifically. Email me through our D2L Brightspace page, champion at kish.edu. The subject is SOC 170 extra credit, and the body of the email says, I watched this, you watched my intro video all the way through and you want some extra. All right, guys, that's all. We'll talk soon.